Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Gaming Quitter, the most delicious quitter of them all. Today we're going to talk about several new things that have been released in Dragalia Lost today or that have been announced today. So the big thing that has been released today is the chapter 14 for the story of Dragalia Lost. I'm not going to talk about it in detail right now, but I will go and talk about it a bit more in detail at the end of this video. You have a timestamp on your screen right now, so skip to that if you just want to hear my thoughts. And if you do not want to see my thoughts, just end the video right then, but I will tell you again when I will start talking about it. So, first off, there is a new Chimera fight, a new Void battle, which also is accompanied by new Void endeavors, which I haven't really done yet though. Haven't really done so much. Oh, the challenge battle is here today too, apparently. The limited Void battle endeavors, you can get tons of Vermite from that. As usual, you get a lot of materials to upgrade to craft the Void battle weapons, the Chimera weapons that will be useful when the new Agito fight drops, the Ayaha and Otoha's Wrath, which is the fire Agito fight, so that means you will have to bring your water units. So obviously the new Chimera weapons are also for water units. I do have some high dragon trial weapons, tier 2, so I don't think I need to craft any of the Chimera weapons for my units, but okay, you do have to craft at least one per weapon type, so you can build the Agito weapon. But I'm really excited for this. It says that their bodies house a single heart, and a heart that has room for little more than shameless cruelty. These two Agito proclaim freedom as they crave and devour entertainment. Their merciless twin girls have names, and those names are Ayaha and Otoha. So apparently these cute little girls are shamelessly cruel. Well, who would have thought? Really interested to see what the mechanics in this fight will be, since it's two enemies. I'm almost positive that they will probably do some kind of fusion for the second part of the fight. It's just like really predictable, for me at least. But I hope I will be wrong, because I was also really wrong about what might happen in chapter 14. It's a really good chapter. I don't know if I've said this already, but it's really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. They posted about the new Void battles, the schedule, and there also is running a new Platinum showcase right now, or in general a new showcase with dragons, Andromeda, and Siren, and Konohana Zakuya are featured in this banner. If you are a newer player and you have some Vermite to spare, I would say go for it, because, I mean, Andromeda is only really good on Belina. Oh, you know what? No, I don't know if you should go for it. These are not bad dragons, especially Konohana Zakuya, but especially for her, there are better dragons, like Galamars, for example, who's way better. I mean, those aren't bad dragons. If you still need some dragons and you have a Vermite to spare, sure, but I wouldn't go too hard on this banner, especially since the Halloween banner is on right now. And maybe you should try and go for not Halloween Alysanne, because, well, she's not as good as we hoped she'd be with her mana spiral, but yeah, well. Yeah, and that's basically it already. Like, Astral Raids will be on the next weekend again with Shishimai. And yes, so that's the new news that we have right now. There's also new Dragalia Live. These are really funny. Go look at them up. And what I wanted to do was show you how much stuff I got just by playing the new chapter. I haven't claimed my presents yet, so let's take a look. I get almost 500 mites, a lot of rupees, a lot of upgrade materials, hustle hammers. There is a point in the story again. Oh, there's even more. Alright. There is a point in the story again where you have to craft weapons to continue and fulfill some endeavors. Unlike the first time that has happened, I mean, they fixed it. If you already done these things, you don't have to do them again. The first time they built this gate you had to do them even though you already made the weapons, for example. And they fixed this now, so I could just, for me personally, I just was able to skip to claim the rewards for endeavors and continue the story. I really think that's a good idea to do this, because you can prepare new players for stuff like the Agito fight in the story, which is good. I also haven't claimed other stuff apparently. Oh yeah, okay, this stuff. I'm gonna claim all of this later. What I wanted to do was take a look at the new Void Battle together with you guys with the Title Chimera. Okay, let's fight Title Chimera on normal. I hope I have a team build. Yeah, let's just use this one. I don't think this is going to be difficult. The Chimera fights aren't that difficult, so this shouldn't be a big of a problem, especially not on standard. I mean, if you're a newer player, these are really good to build new teams, because you can grind the weapons. And I would say play these in multiplayer, so you can get carried by stronger players. And maybe don't even go for the high Dragon Trial weapons, because the Agito weapons are better. And I'm almost sure that it's more than enough to craft the Chimera weapons. And don't even go for the high Dragon Trial weapons, because you only have to beat standard and then of the Dragon Trials, and then you can go into the Agito fights. And if you've completely maxed out the Chimera weapons, they are more than enough for the normal Agito fights. So this was a really quick battle, as you may have seen. So let's go for expert real quick and take a look at that. I guess the Chimera fights aren't that different from each other. They all start out with the with them doing the orb that does a lot of damage. I don't even know if it's a one-shot kill if you don't defeat the weak point. I don't think it is, but it actually never happened to me, so I can't really tell. But yeah, those fights aren't that different from each other. They're pretty much all the same. Just punch it a lot in the face. I don't even have you can also craft certain weapons for these. So because the Chimeras, their spiel is that they grow and get way stronger and all of that. But I'm at the point where I'm just so strong that I don't really care about it. I just tap the screen or let it run in auto. So yeah, that's it already. So yeah, I guess that's it for this part of the video. Now I'm going to share a bit of my thoughts about the new chapter. So if you haven't played the chapter already, pause the video and come back once you've done that. Let's start. So, in the new chapter, Yuden and his gang storm the Alberian castle and try to defeat the other who has possessed Sethia, who is Yuden's brother. The sister, not his brother. There's a lot of stuff happening in this chapter. Like, at the beginning, they storm the castle and there's a big wall, and a magic wall, and they can't get through it because it burns their bodies and all of that stuff. But then there's also the androids, who immediately turn the game into near automata because they started to develop feelings because of Mascula's feelings. And since all of the androids are connected to Laxi and Mascula is in Laxi, they all share some kind of his feelings, something like that. And they just sacrifice themselves to destroy the wall. And that was a really cool moment. And also started to build the foundation for a later event in the story, where Mascula and Laxi work together, because the first time Laxi appeared, she was in this what is it called? Termination mode, something like that. I'm already forgetting the terms of this chapter. And when she's in this weird mode, the berserk mode, yeah, she just kills everything that's inside, even friends. And with Mascula helping her out, she can only attack enemies. She's not attacking friends anymore. So, and because Mascula was helping her, both were able to reach another mode where she's super duper strong. And I'm 100% sure that this mode, because she also changed her appearance a bit, will be a Gala unit very soon. So Galaxy, for example. And that was a really, really cool moment. I really like both of these android characters. It's really sad that Mascula doesn't have his own body yet. We don't know, maybe someday that will change. I kind of thought that the chapter would end with maybe Yuden getting possessed, or that maybe Morsayati would take over the body of the other Sedia, who's from another world, because she also appeared. But no, none of that happened. I guess that the little brother that appeared, I think, last chapter or 2 chapters ago. I don't really remember. I think it was the last chapter. Just sucked up the other Morsayati, and that's it. Morsayati is gone. Sedia is free from Morsayati's control, but that doesn't mean that Sedia is now free, because the Agito appeared now in the story again. Volk appeared. You actually have to fight Volk, both forms, not just his normal form, but also the form where he transforms. Which is really cool, because this kind of makes it easier for new players to learn the fight a little bit, because it's an easier version of the fight. But only if you're playing in normal. I guess when you're playing hard and extreme, those fights are going to be equally as hard. And after you've defeated Volk, other Sedia, now it's getting confusing because we have 2 Sethias right now at this moment. The other Sedia said to Elisan that Elisan should take this world's Sethia and bring her out of the castle. But Elisan meets someone. We don't see his face at this point, but I usually play in English. But when I play the story missions, I switch to Japanese languages, just so I can hear the emotions of the characters and stuff. And it was really interesting at the first moment, because you couldn't see the person who stopped Elisan and wanted to get Sethia, because it was definitely the same voice actor as Princess Yuden. And scene changed shortly after Yuden and his gang arrives where Elisan is. Elisan says, "Oh no, Sethia has been taken away." And we later see someone that looks... that the person who controls the Agito. It turns out that the person who kidnapped Sethia now is the person who is in charge of the Agito. And he looks like... he basically looks like emo Yuden, which is really funny. And yeah, I guess that's the real brother. Because from what we've learned so far, Yuden is apparently not really a descendant of the Alberian family. So he's not of the royal bloodline. And we don't know what's up with that right now. We know that Elisan knows it. So I'm almost positive that Elisan actually gave Sethia to emo Yuden of free will. And I don't really want to think about that. But what if Elisan is going to betray Yuden and all of that, and will serve the other emo Yuden in the future? But yeah, to top all of this off, we got a new unit. I thought we would get Sethia, but I was wrong. We didn't get Sethia. We got... oh wait, I'll show it to you. It's actually a 5-star character, which is really cool. It's Sina. She calls herself that from now on. And actually her art is kind of weird. Like the pose is a bit weird. Oh, she's barefoot. Alright, food fetish people will like that. It's an awkward pose, I think. But apparently from what I've seen in the Discords, she's actually not bad. For a completely free unit that you get by playing the story, she's a really good unit. She's obviously no Gala Cleo, something like that, but she seems to be really good. She has some interesting mechanics. Whoops. Like for example, her second skill deals damage for a longer time, like for 5 seconds, which is interesting. And well, she looks really cool. I kind of wanna build her. I don't have the golden TP, and I don't really have much golden TP to spend. But she's interesting. I'm interested to see her story, because apparently you can learn about stuff about her past. So I'm interested to see her, to learn about that. So we got a free new unit that is not Zephyr, but it's also Zephyr. And she and Yuden share a really nice moment at the end of the new chapter, where they sit under the moonlight and talk about how they want to go and save the Zephyr from this world. Jeez, this is really complex, but I'm glad they gave second Zephyr a name, and that's Xena. So yeah, I've talked a lot right now. I didn't even want to make a video that's so long. I really hope you enjoyed my rambling about the new chapter, about the new features. And if you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you thought about this new chapter. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What didn't you like? What did you like? Will you build Jesus, I forgot her name already again. Xena. Yeah, will you build Xena? Will you not? Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens in the next chapters, because apparently in the next chapter we will already meet Emo Yuden again. So, excited for that. But yeah, enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!